Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Eggiest Boy stream. Today, we're going with another Animal Crossing live stream. Hopefully not as terrible as the last one. Listen, I've been not doing great. You know how it is. You know how it is. Honestly, yesterday was not good, but yesterday's stream was pretty enjoyable. We played that real sad, fucked up game, which was really, it was a good game. You know, that was a really good game. I was pretty satisfied with that. I haven't played a game like that in a minute.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for grabbing your daily. Let me turn those fucking channel point rewards back on, the redeems back on. I turned them off for the game yesterday because I feel like it would have killed the mood pretty quickly, and I didn't want to kill the vibe, you know. I didn't. That's fine. Okay. It doesn't work. Hello, Dan. Hello, Stan. Hello, Dan. How are we today? How goes it? How goes it? I done did, went and saw my dog, my dad's dog. What a cutie, dude. Fucking cute dog, man. Cute fucking dog. What are we feeling? Dirty tank top? I think we're feeling dirty tank top today. With like boxers. Hold on. Wait. Boy. There it is. Hell yeah. Nah, I need like dirty pants. Is there any dirty pants? No, those don't do it quite correctly. Not quite what I'm looking for. Not quite what I'm looking for. Yeah, I liked the game quite a bit yesterday. That was fun. Today's stream is gonna be a little short because I am running behind quite a bit on my schedule that I have set for myself today. And I got some other stuff to do before I have to leave for work. I also have to get ready for work. I've not showered in a day or two. And I'm gross. Disgusting. Nasty. Disgusting person. Nasty, nasty jazz. You know? So I gotta take care of that. Oh? Do we even own tracksuit pants? I don't.
Thank you for your patronage.
Egg, welcome in. Hello. Howdy do. Howdy do. We kind of got tracksuit shorts, but I don't even like those very much. Some people would call it pheromone farming. I call it, I just didn't fucking feel like taking a shower today, so. Yeah, we'll say it's, hold on, I want to be a cowboy, baby. Do I have, like, the West? Pheromone maxing over here? Listen. I don't think I'm that stinky. Like, I don't think I'm stinky. I don't smell myself, you know? Like, I done did washed my face and and put on deodorant and stuff, you know? Like, I don't think I'm stinky. My clothes are clean. But, I don't know. Maybe I do stink. Maybe that's why all the ladies can't get enough of me. I'm just kidding. Whenever this is how I react when people come up and try to flirt with me. Okay, so pretend you're trying to flirt with me, and I just go. Like that. Is that like a good response? I feel like it's decent, you know? Yeah, yeah. And then they end up walking away at some point, which is pretty cool. I'd say that's pretty neat. Oh god. Wanna wear this? What do I wanna wear? Oh, ah! Bug shirt, bug shirt. And these pants. Eye contact is very important. You know, I realized, so I realized at one point that like somebody was like, oh, you have to like look people in the eyes, right? And so I started looking people in the eyes. I didn't realize like this was years ago, but I did not realize that they meant like sometimes look them in the eyes, not all the time. And even now, I'll catch myself sometimes like fucking just in somebody's eyeballs while they talk to me, and they keep looking away, and I'm like, wow, why are they looking away? And I'm like, oh, because I'm making them uncomfortable by just fucking staring them directly in the eyes the entire time they're talking to me. So I had to adjust what I was doing. Right, I don't I didn't realize it was that big of a deal. I didn't realize that it was making people uncomfortable for a while. We go with like, ooh. Okay, that works. And then we get the bug. Huge outfit today. Yeah, no, I was unaware that I was making people uncomfortable by doing that. So I had to like tell myself to fucking look at their fucking chin, look at their mouth, stop looking at their eyeballs. It happened the other day, and I realized that the person got uncomfortable. Cephalobot is back, bro. Get this motherfucker off my island. This is like the 8th time he's been on my fucking island since I kicked him out. What the hell, man? What are turnip prices today? 71 bells. That means we're in a decreasing, probably. What day is it? Due day? 71. We are probably in a decreasing or fluctuating. No, we're in a small spike or a fluctuating. I didn't check my prices yesterday. I can get on the app and check them, but they always come crawling back. Of course they do. I got really angry with Cephalobot one time, or a couple times. A couple days in a row I was working on the island, and he made me upset. So I kicked him off my fucking island. Why is the aluminum briefcase 100,000 bells? Are we fucking serious? What? Anyway, I kicked him off my island because he made me angry and he kept getting in my way while I was working. So I got rid of him. And since the hotel thing has been, like, added, he's been in my hotel, like, 8 fucking times. That's not even an exaggeration. He's been in there a while. Shit's crazy, man. Shit's crazy. I didn't check the hot item. The hot item, if it's the blue rose wreath, we make so much money today. Oh. Nope. Recipes. It never is. It's never the blue rose wreath. Why is that one not grown yet? I will wait. Oh shit, I forgot to water my crops. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's okay. Let's take care of our flowers first. I don't know when I'm gonna have the motivation to work on my island, like actually work on my island and make it look good and how I want. Because right now I have zero motivation to do that. I don't know. I also might be switching up kind of the content for the time beings. Once I get a little bit more more situated with how I'm feeling and whatnot, I think I'm probably gonna try and play more story-driven games, because like yesterday I really enjoyed that quite a bit. I know I've done a few in the past, but like it was really fun. The story games were really fun. So I mean, I planned on playing some of them anyway, but I think I might just kind of switch up into doing those for the most part anyway. So, I know I'll be playing Outer Wilds soon. I'm kind of debating whether to play Red Dead on stream or off stream. I just don't have a lot of time right now. Unless I like stream really early in the morning. I don't have a whole lot of time, so I can't fully get into a story game without like cutting off every couple hours, you know? I can't just sit for a few, like 4 or 5 hours and fucking story game it up. So waiting until I get a little bit more situated, and then I can stream a little bit more, a little longer, I mean, per day, which is cool. Got going on here. Oh, my speedrun times. Speedrun will go a lot quicker these days because I don't have nearly as many chairs. Let's see. We can go pick our stuff. Our crops. But yeah, I think. What do I think? Therefore, I am. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do some different stuff soon. I want to play Fable games. I want to play the Fable game again. I think that'll be fun. But I don't know. If you guys have like story game suggestions that I should play, let me know. I'll see about them. I'll see about them. I know Outer Wilds is going to be the first one that I do next. The next one I do, because I've been wanting to play that for a while, and Ethan has been hounding me for it. So Ethan's been fiending. You need to play it, which is fine, and I will eventually. So, also, I need to get back up in line with the VODs. I had them for about half a week. I was back, like, caught up with, like, uploading them every day and whatnot. Not this time. No. That went away very quickly. So, I need to get back onto that situation as well. I don't know how I'm gonna. I might need to do that on breakout because I don't have time, which is fine. I just don't want to be like the. I don't want people. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I don't want people at work knowing that I stream on twitch.com/theeggiestboy. Sorry, twitch.tv/theeggiestboy. I don't want people at work to know that quite right now, because if we're being 100% honest, I'm very fake at work. I'm very different when it comes to work. I'm hands behind the back. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, sir. at work, you know? And it is a stark difference between my actual self and my work self. So if anybody from work finds out that I stream on twitch.tv/theAGIsBoy and they tune in and I'm talking about farts in a jar, like, what the fuck is this guy? Like, who is this person? Yeah. My work Sona must remain pristine. Listen, it's very anxiety inducing thinking about the fact that I mean, like, it's not that bad, but I've curated a bit of just like I'm here to fucking work persona, you know, and like, yeah, I still like make jokes and stuff sometimes, but I'm not loosey goosey. I'm uptight at work and fucking I don't know. I don't want people to know. Don't want people to know that I'm a silly little fella, I guess. Didn't bring the AirPods. Okay. Hi, Madsty. Thank you for popping in. Have fun in DC. Yeah, I went to DC as a kid, and that was about it. We stayed in like a little house thing that had a Donkey Kong. It had a Donkey Kong arcade machine in the second floor of it. It was really cool. Right now in the hotel shuttle provided by the airport. Wait, shuttle to the airport.
Thank you for your patronage.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Hey, I just walked, dog. I'm joking. I'm joking. Thanks for grabbing your daily as well. Honestly, that's too much planning for me. I mean, not really, but like, sometimes I'm not very good at planning stuff. Well, I mean, I can if I need to, but like, I don't enjoy it very much. I just kind of like wake up day of and be like, yeah, let's do this. Or if there's stuff that I do want to do, or I know somebody else that I'm with wants to do, then I'll be like, okay, we need to, we'll do this on Thursday. We'll do this on Friday, but like no time constraints. I don't like writing an itinerary of like all the things you're going to do on your trip. That's not my style, you know? Not quite my speed. But I can appreciate the people that I'm not saying like bashing it. I'm sure like that works for some people. For me, it's a little constraining. Like, what if one day I wake up and I want to be it's like the first year John Brando and I went to see one of our friends in Indiana, Valparaiso specifically, because they hosted a Orville Redenbacher like popcorn parade thing, like a popcorn day popcorn festival, and I think we went 2 years. And those 2 years could not. This is how you know it's those 2 years could not have been different for me, more different for me in any way. The first year, the day of the parade, I had to like stay in the hotel room and fucking sleep because I was so like I was out of it. I was very depressed and upset. And this is how you know the diagnosis is correct, because the next year, around that time, we went again, and I fucking dressed up as Orville Redenbacher and ran around drunk at 9 a.m. fucking trying to find, not fully drunk, just I had a couple beers, but like dressed up as Orville Redenbacher, running around the parade grounds looking for anybody with a float or anybody that was walking that would let me join the parade. And eventually the college there let me. They were like, "Oh yeah, that's Orville Redenbacher. Yeah, get in here." So then I got to walk in the parade with the college dressed as Orville Redenbacher. It was so stupid. But like the spectrum of the difference, the stark difference between those two trips, which could be any day, you know, I could have those any day of the week, those same feelings any day of the week. It's silly. I'm not very good at like, we're doing this at this time, we're doing this at this time, we're doing this at this time, because it's so like my mood is so unpredictable and my feelings are so unpredictable these days that like, what if I don't feel like it? What if I don't feel like it? And then I have like this weird obligation to do it because now it's like written down, you know? It's like, oh, we have to be here at 7 p.m. I don't feel like fucking moving today or feeling anything today. And then like, if that's the only thing, like, oh gosh, today was bad because, I had to, my dad called me yesterday night and asked me to come let his dog out. They just got a new puppy, and she was gonna be in the kennel for a few more hours than normal, you know, because he was working at an office today rather than at home. And so he asked me yesterday if I could go let her out. I was like, yeah, sure. What time? He said noon, and I was like, okay, that works. That's fine. But I have this weird thing. I don't know what it is or what it's a part of or what it stems from. But if there's like an event sometime in the middle of the day or in the afternoon, I get so anxious and like I can't do anything but just like sit there and wait. Like I'll get ready like hours before, and I'll be like just sitting and waiting because I'm like, I have to do this in like 2 hours. But if I start this task, then I'm not going to be able to finish that task. And then I just like lock up and just kind of sit and do nothing for 2 hours rather than like being productive because I have something to do. Because I have something to do in a couple hours. So, and if I had woken up later, then I feel like I wouldn't have been prepared to go do that thing as well. So like I couldn't have slept longer. Wacky. It's wacky shit. I don't know what it is. And then, it's like with my new schedule, I work at 3:30 p.m. Is my when I go into work, and I work till close. So like 3:30 is a weird time for things to like. I've had to. The first week was really hard for me, and it's still kind of rough because, like I know I need to stream before then, but I'm trying to put it into words on how I feel. Thanks for being my therapy today. I know I need to stream before 3:30, right? And like hours before 3:30, so that I can stream for a couple hours, for however long, and then be able to get out and go get ready and go to work. So, but like if I've been having to end stream early and shorter because it stresses me out, and this might be some of the issues that I've been having recently, is like it stresses me out to stream and then like move into like the 3 hours before I'm supposed to leave, you know, or the 2 hours before I'm supposed to leave for work, because like that's the time that I'm usually like, fucking, what do I do, you know? And like what if my stream goes too long and I don't have enough time to get ready? But then I don't ever take into account that it only takes me like fucking 25 minutes max to get ready to go to work, you know, not even that. So I'm just kind of sitting there for another hour and a half, 2 hours, just waiting to go to work. So I don't know. I don't know what that's a part of. I know I got a couple things diagnosed, but I'm sure there's other things, but I don't know, man. I don't know what that's part of. It's frustrating. It's a little bothersome, but it's okay. It happens. It happens. No biggie. No big deal. Oh wait, hold on. Is it PM or AM? It's PM. I put this in AM. 71 in the PM is... Ooh. Okay, that changes things. I just realized I put 71 in the AM. We have a 50% chance of decreasing, 43% chance of large spike, 8% on fluctuating, and 3% on small spike. Those aren't exact numbers. Those are just what we're looking at. 40. So we got 45.9% decreasing and 43.7 large. If I get a large spike, that's pretty cool. I didn't buy an incredible amount of turnips this week, but hey, there's a week. I think the weather's been fucking stupid as well and frustrating. I'm always upset with the weather no matter what it is. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather it like fucking this is the issue of living where I live. Living in the middle of fucking the nearly direct middle of the United States fucking sucks. Like, how far away is the direct center of the United States? I think it's like 45 minutes from me. Lebanon, Kansas is... Oh, it's like a little further, an hour and a half, 2 hours, I think. Let's see, directions. Oh, it's further than that. It's 4 hours away from me. Okay, either way, I'm very close. Closer than most people, you know? To the middle of the United States. The weather here blows. Because... we got, like, one decent day of... We got... it was not very much. We got, like, maybe 1 or 2 decent days of weather, like, scattered here and there. Otherwise, it's been fucking freezing. It's been fucking 90 degrees outside. It's been fucking raining and shitty. Or it's been icing. Like, what? All, like, within the last 2 weeks. What the fuck? Like, why? Like, a couple weeks ago, it literally iced after it was, like, 70 degrees outside for a day or two. It was, like, sleeting. And it took me 25 minutes to get home from work, which is usually 7 minutes away. Fucking crazy, dude. I hate the weather. If it would just stay one weather all the time. I don't care if it's shitty or good weather. Just, like, stay one weather all the fucking time. That's all I ask. The inconsistency of the weather bothers me so much. It is such a problem for me. That's why I'm like, if I can just live in Antarctica, where it's just fucking cold as shit all the goddamn time and snowy, like, that's fine. Hey, that's fine. The only thing I have to worry about is wind. You know? That's it. At least it's consistent. At least it's consistent. Because if I move somewhere where it's, like, hot and dry, I wouldn't be too upset. But, like, the day that it fucking rains, that'll ruin my goddamn day. I'll just be angry. I love the rain. Don't get me wrong. I love, like, a soft rain is cool. I don't like super heavy rains. My favorite weather of, like, type of rain is when it's like a storm, but you hear it out in the distance. It's not, like, over you, but it's, like, a few miles away. So you kind of hear the rumbling. You feel a little bit of the rumbling. You see the lightning, and you can hear, like, it's, like, lightly raining over you, maybe, or, like, just dry. You smell it. Oh, that's the best part, smelling the rain. So, like, that's my favorite rain weather, specifically. Otherwise, if it's just fucking downpouring, it makes me so upset. I think that stems from childhood as well, though, because our basement used to flood quite a bit when it would, like, heavy rain. Sean! when it would when it would rain heavily, our basement used to flood. Like every single time it would do that. And I had so many like things that I really enjoyed as a kid get ruined because of our flooded basement. So, yeah, I think that might be why I don't like that stuff very much, but that's okay. Happens. Ads are starting. If your basement did flooded in the past 2 weeks, you better subscribe to me. You got a sub. Sorry, them's the breaks, brother. Them's the breaks. Oh, I have 1 hit left on these trees, and my axe broke. Sweet. But yeah, but like if we're talking favorite weather, I'm thinking like partly sunny, you know, a little cloud cover with like 65 and a very light breeze. That's my ideal weather. And if it was that all the time, I'd be happy. Well, maybe not happy. I'd be satisfied with the weather. I can't guarantee that I'll be happy any time, any day. So, but I'll be satisfied with the weather, and it would stop bothering me as much if that was the weather all the goddamn time, you know? It wouldn't bother, like, I don't have a basement, sorry. If you don't have a basement, you gotta sub to me. Them's the breaks, brother. I'm joking. But yeah, 65, light breeze, partly sunny, you know. Kind of sunny, little clouds. That's nice. That's the best. Because then, like, at 65 degrees, with a little breeze, you can do jacket, like a light jacket, and that's my favorite wear. Like, long sleeves and a light jacket is good, you know? You can even, if you forego the jacket, or you do a lighter jacket, and then, like, a sweater, you're good as well, like a decent sweater. So, I think, like, that would be my favorite. And then, if you're, like, moving around and working out outside, you can wear just, like, some long sleeves. You can wear normal clothes and be okay. So that's why I like that weather. No specials. No specials. Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch. Yeah. But if the weather was just one thing, if it was just one thing all the time, don't fucking care if it was just cold and shitty all the time. I'd be okay with that as well. I'd be okay with that. As long as it stayed that way and didn't fucking change. I'd be totally fine with that. I wonder what my island is at right now. I think it was at 4 stars when I checked it earlier before I took down most of the Valentine's Day stuff over here. I think it was at 4 stars. And that was just because I had so much shit laying around, like all the stuff on my, what's it called? On my, like the little duplicate stuff here. This junk. Yeah. Okay. But okay. So what do we need to do? We did chopped our trees, we watered our plants, picked our garden. We can pick the roses. Yeah, that's probably fine. How many roses do we have? Well, let's pick our roses first, and then we'll assess the situation, perhaps. I have to make so many thumbnails. I just realized how many thumbnails I need to make for the VODs. I'm behind by like 2 weeks, I think, or something. I haven't even looked. The issue with doing, like, making thumbnails at work or something while I'm on break is that, first of all, I don't want people to see, like we talked about earlier, I don't want people to know that I'm doing this at work. And then, second of all, well, I guess this also ties into the first one. I sit at, like, there's, like, 2 spots that I like to sit at work, depending on the... It's like break room etiquette, you know, is kind of similar to like, urinal etiquette, in a way. You know, if you don't know what urinal etiquette is, you have 3 urinals, right? If there's... Or you have a number of urinals. You just, like, judge which urinal you use based on where the person that is using the urinal currently is at. You know, or if there's no people, you go far left, far right, you know? Or furthest away from the door is usually what I choose. But, like, I'm sure this is, like, a quiz somewhere. Yeah, this is a thing. Look. So, like, this is the urinal quiz. The easy one. Like, so you got a guy standing here, you got a guy standing here, so you go on the furthest one. And then on number 2, you're here, you go on the furthest one, dude. You go on the furthest one. Tricky situation, you want to go on the far left so you're not between 2 guys anyway. So, no... on this one, I definitely hit far left again. And then on this one, I'd go on the right. That's correct. Wait, I did give answers. Wait. No, hold on. Wait. I gave answers. Wait. How do I submit my... Okay, hold on. We'll just look. It says that I chose none, but I did. So I got that one. This one's correct. 5 is not acceptable. Especially if it's like, well, I guess 5... No, 5 isn't acceptable. Go 6. Yeah. I was assuming that the door is on the right side, and you come in, and this is the lineup of urinals here. And then, yeah, you want to go on 1. Okay, now this one's weird. I didn't like this one. I don't like this one. I got this one wrong. They're saying 4. Nah, I would still go 1. I don't like their explanation of that. I would still go 1 on this top one here. I feel like if you put 3 people on the side, that crowds. So if you go 1. See, if you went 3, you're a fucking freak. First of all. If you went 3, you're a freak because now you're standing next to number 2 and there's an open spot on your right for somebody else to come step in. That is also a freak. If somebody walks in and you're on 3... if there's somebody on 3, 2, 5, and 6 and you fucking... And so somebody steps in to 4, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. That's crazy. Piss in the same urinal as and make a new friend. That's crazy. Very tricky. Correct answer, none. I don't believe that. If you're at a fucking football game, or like, I think, okay, hold on. Actually, oh yeah, they are correct. If there's doored stalls that are open, fucking go piss in there if this is your situation. I'd agree with that. But if you're at a place that has this many urinals, you're going to be at a concert venue or a big concert venue or like a sports game. a place with this many urinals, nobody fucking cares there. Nobody really cares. Just fucking go. And half the time, it's a big old fucking piss trough anyway. So, like, nobody cares. No talking, unless it's a good friend. No talking. What? I like to lean over to the number... I like to pick number 3, lean over to number 2, and be like, whoa, damn. Your wife must be happy. No, I don't know, man. That's funny. That's so stupid. Anyway, that's the urinal test. No talking, period. What do you mean? What do you guys, what's your opener at the urinal when people are next to you? Mandatory high fives. Where are you putting that thing, man? Up top. Like fucking just while pissing. That's crazy. Yo, it looks like you need a hose reel for that. Oh, Jesus. That's a nightmare. That is a nightmare. But, like, what's funny is that, like, I could not actually do that. But if somebody did that to me, like, commented on my dick size, challenge them to a sword fight. If somebody commented on my penis / stream while I was peeing in a urinal next to them, I would think it's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, that would make me laugh. That would be so funny. But I can never do that to anybody. Oh my god. Ugh. That's not an invitation to come up, find me while I'm pissing, and say something. Damn, you frying chicken in there? Ha, you piss real loud. I like that. Holy shit. Get something out. Oot. What was I looking for? I wanted to see how many flowers I had. There we go. Or, we've got at least 10, 1, 2, 3, 8. Wow, okay. There's some flowers. Interesting. I also need to hit my rocks. I should do that real quick. I'm almost out of printed design shovels. That's so sad. I'm also running low on gold nuggets, which is kind of crazy because at one point I had like a stack and a half of them. I no longer have a stack and a half of them. I think I have like 26 or something in there. So getting some more gold nuggets would not be upsetting. I think on materials wise, I've been kind of farming them up since the hotel update. I will say one thing: if the hotel update was like did anything for me, it definitely got me like loaded up on materials. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to be crafting so much. I'm going to need so many of these tickets. And then, like, I didn't do very much crafting. I unlocked the game stuff and, like, bottom, and that was about it. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't think, I wasn't much of a resource person before because I wasn't, like, crafting too much. If I didn't have enough resources to craft it, I just went out and got them. And that was mainly because my storage was just, like, not big enough for all my clothes and everything as well. So when I cleared all my clothes out and then upgraded my storage, that helped as well quite a bit. Alright. Those have been hit. We might be able to go find message on a bottle, if that's around. Oh. My fishing rod out. What the hell do you think this is? Marshall out here working out on the beach? Hell yeah. Kill it, dog. I need to clean up the flowers on the beaches. It is bad. I'm so happy that they added the thing so you can put flowers and trees and shit into your storage. That is so nice. It is very, very good. Who the fuck is that? Who are you? Oh, you're cute. Otherwise, Zell trying to leave, dude. Crazy. Fuck is my message? Where's my bottle with the recipe in it today? Oh, there it is. I was like, I feel like I've missed it then. Standard umbrella stand. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at that. I don't think I've seen that before. Oh, that's kind of cool. Coconut pancakes. What the fuck? I mean, what the heck? Yeah, I see 590 iron nuggets right now. When I think before I had like... I don't know. I did not have that many. I did not have that many iron nuggets before. I think I had like 130 maybe. 460 wood. 560 hardwood. 313 softwood. That's because I made a bunch of stuff that needed softwood. I could probably use a little bit more wood, but I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to chop more trees. Don't want to catch more bees. So, anyway, folks, I think that's a good place to stop for now. I know it was the same thing that we usually do when we play Animal Crossing. Collect resources and log off. But soon, when I feel motivated enough, I will do stuff on my island. Real stuff. I need to, like, just sit down and plan it out a little bit more. You know? Because that would be nice if I just sat and planned it. But I haven't. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here, folks. Thanks for grabbing your daily punch cards. If you haven't grabbed your daily punch card, make sure you hit that real quick. I will be back tomorrow. What day is it? Tuesday. I'll be back tomorrow. Stan will be back tomorrow evening. I put out the stream schedule yesterday. Also, if you are in the Discord and we do a daily question of the day, we also do a little daily dole. The dole this week is super fun. I enjoy it. It's a little difficult at first, but I've done like 3 or 4 of them, and I've started to kind of get the hang of it. It's called Metazua, and it is guessing an animal, and it gives you like the classification of the animal that you guess. So like you guess a snail, and it gives you like the classification and like the higher classification. So And then it's like, oh, that's completely wrong. It's on the other side of the spectrum. So you got to figure out, oh, so it's a cheetah. And then it's like, oh, that's like this classification, but it's almost that. It's like under that classification, but not quite. So it's a little frustrating. It's like not frustrating, but it's a little difficult like at first, but it's really enjoyable. So that's the Daily Dole. We're also doing a rate the frog, a daily frog picture. If you guys would like to participate in that, please do. We're also doing turnips, turnip prices. We have a turnip price channel. If you have turnips that you bought for the week, let us know, and we'll track our turnip prices for you. Anyway, thank you for the hydrate. Oh. Have a good time today. Have a good day, folks. Have a good evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe. Goodbye.